up here between these two players. One thing to note about Vtech, he was one online group stage away from getting into the Madden Classic live finals. Unfortunately, he went 0-3 in that tournament, and he said he learned a lot about himself competing there. Going 0-3, he lost to some of the best players in the world, Boogs, Spot Me Please, and then Jet Steel in that tournament. So he feels like he needs to get back on top of his game. Both these guys felt that way heading into this tournament, that this was an opportunity for them to kind of regain some of their momentum as they head into the championship series.
The Madden 17 Vikings Championship live here at Mall of America here in Bloomington, Minnesota, presented by Buffalo Wild Wings. I want to thank our sponsors here, Buffalo Wild Wings, the official fantasy sports headquarters of your Minnesota Vikings. As you saw there, it's going to be an interesting matchup. Both 1-0 in this tournament here. And you've got Drag and you've got Vtech there, 1 versus 4 respectively. Let's go ahead and take a look at how these guys will line up here with the MUT salary cap. That's the Madden Ultimate Team salary cap there. How much money do you get to spend on that salary cap? A lot of people don't realize that.
850 salary cap is what you build your roster on. So you see guys like here, Julio Jones, you see the number up in the left-hand corner. That's the number of salary cap that goes against that 850. So you can go for the best players in the game, but it's going to cost your roster somewhere else. You can see right here, Drag, he goes with the Derek Carr. Great year for the Raiders, Carr had. And then his halfback, Todd Gurley, wide receiver, Odell Beckham Jr., Jerry Rice, and Julio Jones to round out his offense.
There you see the MUT salary cap presented by Pepsi Zero Sugar. 0 calories, max taste. Let's go ahead and look at defensively for Drag. He's wearing the dark purple jerseys of the Vikings there. As you can see, we'll highlight 5 of his defenders there.
Yeah, Minnesota Vikings legend Paul Krause at the strong safety position for him. He's got 2 big-time corners, Mel Blount and then Deion Sanders. He's been playing tremendously thus far in this tournament. Look for him to make some plays on the defense side of the ball. And then how about these pass rushers? How about these big boys putting pressure on Vtech in this game? Jadeveon Clowney off the edge, and then Khalil Mack. Those are the 2 of the best pass rushers in the game. They look for them to generate pressure all game long on Vtech.
2 97s coming off that edge right
Not bad if you can get it.
Not bad right there. So that's the MUT salary cap presented by Pepsi Zero Sugar. Let's take a look at Drag's opponent, the top seed here in the Madden 17 Vikings Championship. And we'll look at Vtech, the 4 seed with the big win earlier on in the quarterfinals. The young man from Austin, Texas, a.k.a. Tony. Kids call him Vtech. That's the gamer tag, and we'll look at offensively for Vtech.
Yes, Tony, 32 years young himself. His kids watching at home, Alexi and Riley, they see he's got Derek Carr at quarterback, Todd Gurley at halfback, and look at that trio of receivers there, very similar to what we've seen previously. Julio Jones, Jerry Rice, and Odell Beckham Jr.
Nice there. So defensively for Vtech, the 4 seed here, will be wearing the white jerseys of the Vikings, and they'll, of course, be playing inside of US Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis. Open up this year. We'll have Super Bowl 52 1 year from now. So let's go ahead and go live to the stream here for the Madden 17 Vikings Championship here at Mall of America. We've got kickoff inside of US Bank Stadium. We've got the number 1 seed, INC or NC Drag against Vtech. Should be very fun here. Lots of fireworks. I don't think someone's going to get away and run away and hide on this one.
No, this is going to be a big-time matchup between these 2 players here. You got Drag. You wanted to give a special shout-out to his guys, Joke, Evil O, and In Control Gaming. These are the guys that help him get to this situation. Both these players getting ready right there. Vtech, you can see him. He knows what is at stake in this game, looking to get to that final championship matchup, 3,500. There's Drag. He's getting ready for this game. Interestingly enough, Madden 09 is when Drag first started playing competitive Madden. He became one of the best players in the world, and then he gave it all up. Imagine getting to the top and becoming one of the best and then giving it all up. Stopped playing competitively Madden 12, comes back last year because of all the money on the line, all the tournaments coming up for competitive Madden, and look, he's right back at where he started from, where he left off. So hats off to Drag for getting ready to compete here in this matchup between Vtech.
Yeah, when you look at it, man, and Vtech, he's over there, he's rocking out, he's banging over there, listening to his music. Pretty cool there for those guys, and this thing is pretty close to being underway here with NC Drag, Vtech, NC Drag, the top seed. Like I said, won a live event already, won the Compete Forever tournament back in January. A lot of his boys, they played in my challenges, so they're rooting him on. I know they're watching the stream here on Vikings.com, and we are underway with Drag in the dark right now, wearing the dark purple of the Purple People Leaders of Minnesota, the Vikings. He's got the ball first, 2nd and 9, got a yard gain on that very first play of the game there, Steve.
Yeah, and he runs on the first play, so we thought that he wasn't going to run, but he does want to pass the ball all over the field, and that's his staple, the way he plays.
Oh, throws across his body, but makes the completion there over the middle of the field. And all he does is catch touchdowns and everything for the GOAT, Jerry Rice there. You can see why he's on a lot of people's teams here with the MUT salary cap. First and 10, excuse me, and he's going for that corner out there. That was incomplete, out of bounds.
Now, interestingly enough, in our first matchup with VTEC versus Anti-Hero, it was a similar matchup here. You saw that Anti-Hero ran a gun compressed tight offense. You're seeing the same thing here from VTEC. I would kind of guess that we're going to get a similar type of struggle on the offensive side of the ball. VTEC matches up really well against this type of formation. You're going to send pressure off that right edge. It's going to force to keep the halfback in to pick up the pressure, and it makes you roll out to the left side of the field, and that makes you one-dimensional. You can't throw the ball all the way across the field, and this formation struggles with routes over the left side of the field.
Here we go, 3rd and 2, one of the big plays of the game, and he's got him wide. Oh, my goodness, knocked away at the last second by Vtech. 4th and 2, one of the first big plays here of the game, Gibbs, as far as keeping momentum, or do you try to punt it and lose momentum? Yeah,
that's the type of one of those plays right there where it just kind of makes your knees bend. You're like, oh, did he catch it? No, but big-time play right there for VTEC on the defense side of the ball.
So we got the quarterback in the gun. We got tricks to the left. Got the halfback set to the right side. Here comes some pressure. Oh, he could have run that one, but it's picked off. Great defense there by NC Drag, who told us basically the strength of Drag is the offense. His goal, this is what he told me, score every single drive with this great passing offense. That's his goal. Don't let up, score every single time. If you do that, you're going to win.
Yeah, there's one problem. Anthony Barr, once again, makes the big play. I really don't know if anyone's else got an interception this whole tournament other than Anthony Barr. It's unbelievable.
Yeah. So VTEC has the ball, wearing the white shirt and also the purple pants there. The run on the right-hand side, that's a none-yard gain, as our good friend John Madden would like to say back in the day. VTEC 2nd and 10 off the turnover from NC Drag to begin the game.
Yeah, and Drag, he said to me before the start of the game, he was talking about how his offense is what he relies on, and defensively where he recognized that he struggles on defense because he doesn't make the adjustments that other players do typically. So he kind of plays a very bend but don't break, something we saw from Anti-Hero earlier going against VTEC. So we'll be curious to see how this game unfolds.
Got him right over the middle. Nice play by VTEC. He's over there with the headphones on. We got to find out what he's listening to. We got to make sure that Paul Allen
Paul needs to find
the
out.
sauce. We got to find the sauce.
Paul's got to find out for us and then let us know afterwards.
Yeah, you talk about NC Drag and defense. We don't.
Good heat.
Yeah, he's coming off the side, but he's picked off. Drag gets the ball back. Now this is a guy that admittedly talks about defense not being his calling card. Just get timely stops. That qualifies as the timely stop.
It absolutely does. Pressure off that left edge, forced the early throw. VTEC didn't have his pass protection queued up, and that led to the interception.
2 turnovers back-to-back to begin the game. Drag with the second drive of the ball game here. In the first quarter, about 3 minutes left. Got his quarterback in the gun, and he's looking deep. He's got him on the corner route. Did he get both feet down, Gibbs? Did he get it? No, he didn't.
Yeah, that route is consistently causing problems today. It's getting open, but the receivers are just not getting their feet down in bounds. I think it's they're throwing to the short side of the field. Got to look to throw that to the open side of the field. On the right side here, give you more room to get your feet down.
We've seen that throw. You're right. It's wide open. No one can complete it, it seems like, but he's got a receiver on the left side there. Moving the ball now, 3rd and 1, another big sequence here early on as we start here with the Madden 17 Vikings Championship here inside a beautiful Mall of America outside of Minneapolis and Bloomington, Minnesota. 3rd and 1 here, Gibbs.
A lot of run room off the left edge typically against VTEC's defense, so I'd like to see Drag check down the runs every now and then.
Check down here too. Oh, beautiful. Great call there. Hits Todd Gurley the third, makes a man miss, gets out of bounds, picks up the first down.
Yeah, that's a nice little route combination. He had a route that goes directly over the middle of the field, and then he came back with an underneath release pattern to the halfback out of the backfield, which was a beautiful play for a 3rd and short situation.
Nothing passes Gibbs' eyes. He's all over it with the analysis. Oh, the ball's in the air. He can't get to it, though. Todd Gurley, the running back. Completion there, not made for Drag as he has the ball here, driving 2nd and 10 off of a turnover, trying to get the first points of the ball game. Slides the running back to the left, maybe pick up that edge rusher there.
This is a tough spot. The pressure's coming off the right edge. Okay, so he kept the tight end to block there, so that's fine.
And he's got a receiver. He's got TG3 there, former University of Georgia running back Uga down there between the hedges in Athens, Georgia, now playing for the Rams. But on this salary cap team, he is on Drag's team in the backfield.
Again, a lot of running room off the left side. He's not checking down to the run, but VTEC's bringing pressure right, and he's rolling his coverage off the left side, so that means he's going to get a push off the left edge if he runs the ball.
That time he was able to pick it up. Got some time here.
Got A.
Oh, he's almost knocked away and almost picked off. VTEC looking good with the defense. So 4th down here for Drag, and what are you thinking here, Skips?
You come out, can I make the field goal?
Whoa.
You look at the adjustment, and he can, but I don't know if he's got full power. Uh-oh.
So we're looking at about 50 yards here?
55.
55.
He missed it. Shorty.
Oh, it hit the crossbar, and it did not go in. Unfavorable bounce there from 55 yards out. VTEC takes over. So we've had 3 possessions, basically 3 turnovers.
Yeah, not a lot of action right now, but that was a tough break right there. A 55-yard field goal is a long field goal to kick, and he didn't have full power when he kicked it, so fully anticipate missing that field goal there.
What a tackle there inside the box. Is that Sean Taylor, the late Sean Taylor, with the tackle there?
A big time hit. It was a big time hit. You got to watch out for your halfback coughing the ball up in those situations. So, but VTEC, look, he's going to the ground game. He's going to try and control the line of scrimmage with the run game here against Drag.
Yeah. You saw the shots of beautiful U.S. Bank Stadium there. Going to be home of Super Bowl 52 next year. We'll see if the Vikings can be into the Super Bowl next year. That'd be nice. Oh, he's looking over the middle. Incomplete.
I like where VTEC is going here. You're getting these cover 2 blitzes, right? So what ends up happening when your opponent sends cover 2 blitzes, it leaves the seams of the field open, and it also leaves the deep sidelines open. So that's where VTEC needs to attack. We'll see if he sees it here, recognizes, again, the deep seams in the middle of the field and the deep sidelines. There it is.
Now he's got him across the middle, and he's got Randy Moss with a catch right across the middle of the field, inside of the hashes there, inside the numbers.
Yeah, and that's what good recognition right there from VTEC. He saw that it was cover 2 blitz, and he goes back to it again, and he sails it, though, this time. That's the second time that his quarterback there is sailing the ball over his receiver's head.
That was an incompletion there. 2nd and 10 for VTEC. Has the ball here. No score still early in the first quarter. 1:12 left of the Madden 17 Vikings Championship semifinals. Our first semifinal of the afternoon. Got Stephon Diggs here signing some autographs, and that line is long trying to get autographs from Stephon Diggs, but it's good to have the Vikings here. Got the Vikings cheerleaders. Just saw some of those gals coming in here inside of Mall of America here in Bloomington, Minnesota. 3rd and 7 for VTEC here. No score early on.
Let's see here. On a 3rd and 7, you can see that VTEC recognizes the cover 2 style defense. Does Drag now kind of flip and kind of change up, take away the seam pass here. He's got to take it away.
Dangerous. Russell Wilson, nice on the comeback there, the out route there. Great play call there. I think that's enough for a 1st down. It is.
Yeah, and right now, Drag consistently staying in that cover 2 style zone blitz. And VTEC going to consistently try and stretch the defense at the seams.
VTEC chose the Vikings because his stepdad was a diehard fan and wanted to see Mall of America. He is here on the big stage for VTEC, and he's running the rock off the right side. We'll give him 5 yards there. Sets up 2nd and 5.
Yeah, interestingly enough, VTEC, he traveled, I counted every single mile. I literally did. I went on to Google Maps. I counted every single mile. 1,018 miles to get here from Round Rock, Texas. That's a lot of miles to get here to play. He played 200 games to qualify to get here, and now he's in the Final Four.
At the Mall of America, loves the Vikings because his stepdad was a fan, and you know what? He can kill 2 birds with 1 stone and can also win a championship as well. His first live event championship, if he can pull it off here and get into the finals. 2nd and 5 here with VTEC driving. We've got a timeout play here at U.S. Bank Stadium there, and I can't wait for the Super Bowl. It'd be nice if the Vikings can get there. We'll be here for sure for the Madden Bowl.
That's right.
In 2018.
That's not the bad trip right there. Come play some Madden, watch some football.
Trying to be the first team to actually play in a Super Bowl in your own backyard, in your own stadium. That would be really cool there. All right, timeout's over. Back on with the action. Larry Ridley, Stephen Gibbs here. Madden 17 Vikings Championship. Dangerous. Oh, you see that a lot in real life there. The fake run, and also we call that RPOs, right? Run pass option.
You get a little RPO, a little pliable action right there. Russell Wilson outside the edge, outside the pocket. mobile quarterbacks are usually a staple. What you see in competitive Madden is because it's one extra player that the defense has to worry about. And if you can use that to your advantage on the onside of the ball, it's really difficult to defend against.
Truly makes it 11-on-11 football now, but you just don't want him to get hit and broken down like RG3. We don't want to see that, so you got to be careful with that. That's why you don't see it a whole lot in the NFL. And nice running off the left-hand side. We'll give him about 5 or 6 there as we set up. Give him 7, 2nd and 3 inside the red zone for VTEC. He's driving.
Yeah, and this is where you get into a situation. VTEC said that he loves going into a shotgun split close formation. This is where you're going to see all of his receivers in a tight, compressed middle part of the field. He likes to go to this in the red zone. He has a quick inside run to his tight end on the right side of the quarterback, and he's also got to run to his halfback on the left side. He likes to run to the halfback here, a little play fake.
We got Dangerous Wilson. He's got the touchdown, and he hits his receiver. VTEC, Tony, got the lead now. The guy from Austin, Texas, up 6-0 in the second quarter. He strikes first.
Yeah. Good conversion right there. Gets in the red zone. He goes through that gun split close and converts. He said that he feels the best in the red zone, and that's something that gives him a big advantage. Not everyone feels great in the red zone because of how compressed the field is. Typically, it's very difficult to score in that part of the field, but it's a unique part of his game that he feels like it's a big advantage for him against most players.
Nice, well said there. And you look at it, kids, we've basically got strength versus strength now, right? We got the strength of VTEC's defense, and we know about NC Drag scoring on every drive, great passing offense. And right now, it's a little discombobulated for Drag right now.
Yeah, well, he's getting the same look that Anti-Hero had earlier against VTEC. Again,
Absolutely.
We're getting pressure off that right edge. It's forcing the rollout to the left, and it's making him one-dimensional in terms of where he's passing the ball. We need to see him run the ball a little bit off that left edge. There's a lot of running room there.
All right, now he's got some room over there on the left. Oh, my goodness, he went across the middle. Great defense once again. The strength of VTEC. I circled it like 3 or 4 times. It's defense. And now all he wants to do, just control the clock with his offense. And that's how he gets W's and stacks them game after game after game.
I think it's Anthony Barr's 55th interception in the tournament, too. I'm counting, but I'm not counting. It's crazy.
He might be the only one so far in what, 5 games that we played, 4 games that we played to have a pick so far. 2nd and 7 for VTEC. He's already in field goal range, trying to go up by 2 scores. The question is, will it be 10 points? Or will it be 2 touchdowns and 14 points or more? VTEC, dangerous Russell Wilson in the gun. And there you go, run pass option. He's going to go ahead and get down and slide. Don't want the hit stick to knock that ball out. And he picks up the first down.
Yeah, so what you're seeing now, you're seeing on the defense side of the ball that Drag is where he's been typically setting pressure from the slots. He's now taking those defenders that he would normally be blitzing after the quarterback, and he's manning them up on those slot streak patterns to defend against some of the things that VTEC's doing. But what that's doing is giving him all those running lanes with the quarterback. So it's a little cat and mouse game that both these guys are playing. It's the highest level of Madden that you're going to see. Is you see one thing, you adjust to it, and then it's back and forth we go.
Yeah, my coach at Middle Tennessee used to always say, ability adjust, and that's what you have to be able to do. And these guys are, you get to this competitive stage where guys are really good. You start filling each other out, and usually by the 2nd, 3rd quarter, you get it, figured out. And that's something that we had in the Super Bowl. You see that a lot also in big Super Bowl games as well. It's a filling out process, and then the team that can adjust the best usually pulls out ahead at the end. And VTEC, he has a 7-0 lead, so Drag's got to come up with something here. He's got to get back into this ball game and keep it close here. Definitely a field goal attempt would actually help the cause.
Take it to the 2 here. Right now, VTEC in the driver's seat in this one. Playing, for the most part, mistake-free. He's playing his game. He's controlling the clock. He's controlling the momentum here. He's going to get down in the red zone. He's in his gun split red zone offense. Likes to run the ball inside to his tight end.
Nice running up the gut. Oh, Jordan Cameron. I don't know if he got it. I think he's short. 4th and 1 here.
Listen, I think this is a very manageable situation where you go for it here. You are kind of controlling the game here. You're controlling the momentum. A touchdown here really gives you a big advantage heading into halftime. But he will opt for the 2-score lead, which you can't argue against either. I mean, he's going for the 2-score lead.
Field goal attempt from about 27 yards out, and it's good. VTEC goes up early, the 4 seed over the number 1 seed. He's got a 10-0 lead. With about $1:35 left in the second quarter, getting close to halftime. If you're Drag, this is where you want to come out, reestablish your momentum, drive the ball down the field, get some sort of score going into halftime, and feeling pretty good about yourself coming out in that second half.
Yeah, he's going to have a difficult time doing that if he doesn't start running the ball off this left edge. We're seeing time and time again here, VTEC is going to stay in the same style defense. He's going to force him to roll out to the left side of the field, and he's got no options over there. So he needs to make some adjustments if you're Drag here on the offensive side of the ball.
All right, you got trips left, hit his receiver there with that bullet pass, and he's got his receiver out of bounds to the left side. Minimal gain, though.
Yeah, and that's what VTEC is giving him, right? He's giving all these short underneath passes. Like to see a run off the left edge, though.
2nd and 7. Under a minute and a half left in the first half. Drag looking, and he's just going to go ahead and get rid of that one. That pass is incomplete. So 3rd and 7. Pretty big play here for Drag. I mean, you want to make sure you can convert here and not give the ball back to VTEC, who's been moving the ball up and down the field with the offense, and defensively, tremendous so far. He's been stout defensively.
Yeah, it's a manageable situation here for Drag, 3rd and 7. Like to see him a couple of deep passes over the middle of the field. Odell Beckham over the middle, good option.
Haven't heard from him. He's got him to the right side there. That's Reed, and he gets him outside. Great pass play there, great option going to the right-hand side and throwing it away from the middle of the field.
Yeah, and moving the ball down the field. He's got one timeout still in his back pocket, so he can feel confident about being able to throw the ball over the field, not worry about the clock ticking away. So still can go to his entire playbook on this drive.
You got twins to the right and left. Halfback offset to the right-hand side. Here comes the pressure. Oh, over the middle of the field. He's got his receiver Reed again. And that's a game of about, I'll give him 5 on that. Game of actually 4.
Yeah, and again, you're seeing this where he has to roll out to the left, and it's making VTEC be able to really make Drag that one-dimensional player, and he's able to use her everything because he's rolling out to one side of the field, and it's making it really hard for Drag to really get any rhythm. So he says that he's only going to stay in one formation all game. He looks like a defeated strategy at this point. He needs to make some more adjustments. He said how important his adjustments were when you were talking to him, that's the name of the game, right? He has to adjust well. Right now, it's tough going for Drag.
Well, so far, the strength of Drag has been his offense. He believes in himself, and he believes that he can score. And there he gets a nice pass across the middle, move the chains, and that's what he's going to have to do more of. Maybe you stick with your game plan as far as formations and things of that nature, but maybe you look to that second, third option within the confines of the offense.
Yeah, and the halfback has been open a couple times. He's thrown to him on a few situations, and he kind of got a weird ball hit off the helmet one time, and hit off the halfback's hands another. So that halfback underneath is a good option.
Under 40 seconds to play here in the first half. Drag around midfield. And once again, he's got plenty of time. This time out there, here comes the pressure, and he's going to have to unload there. Incomplete pass.
And I think that's another one of those scenarios where you were talking earlier today. You said if you're playing with a lead, you got a one-on-one opportunity with 2 guys downfield. Do you take that with the lead, take a shot there, but when you're down 10, does it kind of shape the way you're playing currently?
Changes the dynamics when you're down. It definitely does. You start thinking about things like that because it comes down to possessions, as you said, and he's got a guy there. What a pass on the right-hand side. Needs more. Whoa,
no timeouts.
Lose the ball there. Hold on now.
No timeouts.
No timeouts. Tick, 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 tick. 20 seconds left here in the first half.
Watch Julio Jones. Quick pop pass.
See what he can do here. He's looking across the middle. Cannot complete that pass.
Yeah, you got 13 seconds, no timeouts. You cannot throw the ball in bounds here. Has to go directly towards the sideline, get out of bounds, or another quick pass. Watch Julio Jones. Watch Jordan Reed, middle of the field.
Once again, twins right and left. Got to get rid of it. Smart play there. 9 seconds left. Still time.
You got one more. You got one more pass here for you to the end zone. You got ball in the 16. You got about 6 seconds to throw the ball in the end zone here, and a tip pass, and you're fine. So he still has enough time. One more shot into the end zone, and then kick the field goal if he doesn't convert.
Got to be mindful. Can't spend a lot of time in the pocket.
No sack.
Exactly. Rolling around. No sacks, and not a lot of time rolling around.
Make sure your pass protection is good here.
Get it there. 4 or 5 step drop. Let it rip.
Watch Julio Jones back in the end zone.
Once again, twins right and left. Once again, going over the middle, and that ball's out of the end zone. 4th and 10 here. Of course, you take the 3 points, right, Gibbs?
Yeah, take the 3, turn it into a 1-possession game, get into halftime as quick as you can, make some adjustments in the second half here if you are Drag.
Yeah. Game going according to plan. Defense is strong for VTEC. Offense, Drag does what he likes to do. And we have a 10-3 ball game with 2 seconds left here before we head into the break.
I'm really impressed with the way VTEC has come out in this tournament and the defense he's running. I mean, we're seeing it from both players that he's had games against here with the anti-hero and now against Drag. He is really making them play the way he wants them to play, and that's the mark of a champion. When you can get out on the field and you dictate to your opponent how you want them to play, that's when you are in the driver's seat, and that's when I see the best players in the world, when they win championships and when they win on a big stage like this, it's because they are forcing their opponent to do exactly what they want them to do and not the other way around, and VTEC looks like the guy so far in this tournament that's doing that.
All right, halftime is over into the third quarter. Third quarter action here for the Madden 17 Vikings Championship here live at Mall of America in Bloomington, Minnesota, brought to you by CenturyLink. CenturyLink high-speed, surf, stream, and share on multiple devices. As we move ahead here in the third quarter, gonna have VTEC with the ball first. VTEC has a touchdown lead here as they move on here in the third quarter. First play of the third quarter, and he's coming out, had trips to the left, and now they move to the right. And he's got the halfback offset to his left-hand side. Nice play call there. Get out of the way. He's got some room to the right side. Where does the speed come into play? Oh, a diving tackle, a touchdown-saving tackle by Drag there.
Yeah, and on the defensive side of the ball, Drag coming out in a different formation there. This time he's been playing with more linebackers, more safeties on the field. This time now he comes down to more of a defense with more cornerbacks on the field. So that's where you see the run game there for VTEC pay dividends.
By my math, looks like he's in nickel or dime. It looks like 5 or 6 DBs on the field for sure. Give up nickel right there. Looks like 5 DBs. I saw 2 linebackers. First and 10 for VTEC running the ball at the right-hand side. Minimal gain of just 1.
Yeah, and if you're VTEC, this is the way you want to win this thing, right? You know you can pass when you got to pass, but you are a run-first style player. Just this year, you now started passing about 60% of the time. But over your course of your career, you run the ball 70% of the time. So he's sticking to what's worked for him in the past.
Yeah, we like to call that game control. That's what it's all about. Who's got control of the game? And that's how you can usually tell who's going to win the game unless something fluke or freak happens, which it does. And we've got an interception. Great play by Drag. We were just talking about it for Drag. NC Drag, it's about timely stops, timely here for a pick. And now we're heading the other way. Drag down by 7. He's got to go 96 yards to tie this game up.
Mel Blunt with the interception that Drag needed to get back in this one, and now there it is. There's the run off that left edge. That's what I'm talking about. That's where you got to run the ball there. You can see consistently VTEC is going to drop his coverage off the left side of the field. His defenders on that side of the field are in a pass coverage situation first. The run game is going to be wide open. He needs to keep going to that to open up the pass game. There it is again.
That's what he's doing, and there's another gain of about 7 or 8 yards. 2 runs, about 20 yards on the runs.
Okay, here's what happens,
First
right?
and 10.
So here's what happens. VTEC keeps bringing pressure off the right edge. If Drag keeps running the ball off that left side, it's going to force VTEC to adjust and start setting pressure off the left edge, which then just opens everything else up for him. So it's going to change the entire dynamic of the game.
Got a little pass, hits his back across the middle of the field there. Short gain, give him about 4 or 5.
Yeah, and on a consistent basis, VTEC says he likes to place his defensive end on the left side of the field. He spies him to prevent the mobile quarterbacks getting out of the pocket. Ball is out!
Ball is out, it's picked up by VTEC with the rock. Another turnover for VTEC. Tony with the turnover, and he's got the ball, and this could put him up by 2 scores here if he can make some magic and get into the end zone.
Yeah, tough break right there for Drag.
Oh, he's coming off the side, and he throws him down. He held on to the rock.
Yeah, the good blitz there, but the fumble, tough break. He was running the ball well. When you get back the ball, your next possession, you got to remember how well you were moving the ball there. Don't erase that fumble from your mind. But now you got to get a big stop here on defense. Pressure getting off that left edge.
You can see the run off the right-hand side. Ricky Williams, tough running there. Gets about half of it back.
Third and manageable situation. Whole playbook is open in this spot. Right now, Drag, though, starting to send more pressure as we get into the closing minutes here of the third quarter. The left edge here, watch for pressure off that left edge. You can see where Tariq Hill is on the left side there. Watch for that defender to blitz off the edge.
Defense is left, offense is right?
Run.
There you go, run. And he's got a first down and more. VTEC doing what he does best, and that is controlling the gameplay. Ball control offense. He's moving inside the 10-yard line.
Yep, in this spot right here, 2 minutes, 19 seconds remaining. If you're VTEC, you have the ability to go up 2 scores. You can run the ball here. You can go play fake. You go back of the end zone to your big receivers, Moss, Cameron. Get the ball where only they can catch it.
Or you can just keep giving it to Ricky Williams.
Pound the rock.
Pound the rock, ground and pound there for VTEC. Short gain, but look, time's coming off the clock. Under 2 minutes left now in the third quarter. You have the lead. Game control, folks. That's what it's all about.
Yeah, and Ricky Williams right now, 12 rushes for 79 yards on the ground. VTEC running the ball really well in this game.
And you'll be able to tell at the end of the game, he's got carries up there in the 20s. That means
that's a good thing.
He's been in control the whole time.
I meant the game's going your way. So now you get into a 3rd and 8 spot here. This is where you typically will see those quick passes over the middle of the field. Watch for it at home if you're at home.
3rd and goal here. Crucial play so far in this game.
Watch for Rice.
3rd and goal. He's got to get a touchdown or he's going to go for the field goal attempt. Run pass option. Oh, almost picked off. Wow, that was just a little flip to the right side. That was...
Someone forced that one. He rolled out, didn't have anyone open.
Don't know if he needed that.
Got away with one there if you're VTEC.
It's either going to be a pick, an incompletion, or a gain of no yards.
Yeah. No, good stop, though, for Drag. He comes off of the big fumble, gets a big-time defensive stand right there, keeps it within 2 scores now, only down 10. Comes back, go back to the run here, put together a drive, touchdown, field goal, gets it to within 1 score.
All right, Drag with the ball now. Offensively, he's been a little challenged today. He's down 13-3. Late stages of the third quarter. He's going to come out, twins to the right, twins to the left, back on the either side of the quarterback. And there it is, more running, up the gut. Got to take advantage of this soft run defense and maybe get Drag out of, get VTEC out of some of this stuff.
Yeah, and I think he recognizes it. That's why I like that he's keep going to the run a little bit there. So it's going to open some things up if he can get that run game working for him here in the second half.
2nd and 7, but he's running the ball, but he's getting short gain. So that can eat up a lot of clock, and it can also be frustrating.
Ball is out!
Ball is out again, and he's got the recovery. And VTEC's going to have the ball again.
Heartbreak City, population Drag. This is a big-time turnover for him here. Another fumble. VTEC knows how important that one is as we get into the closing minutes here in this third quarter. Buck 4 remaining, up 10 in the driver's seat right now.
Perfect game plan so far for VTEC, how he's been able to come out and execute that game plan. Strong defense, offense, control the clock, passes, short passes here, runs here, and defensively just put you in a box. I've got you in the phone booth, and I'm just going to beat you up.
Yeah, and when VTEC played in the Madden Classic, our first EA Sports Major of the year, where he was competing for a lot of cash, he went 0-3 in that tournament and got knocked out fairly early. And he said he learned from being able to play on a big stage that it's not that scary sitting in a seat and watching thousands of people watching you play. And he said if he's going to win this tournament today, it's about forcing turnovers. That's how he will win this game. And so far in this game right here, he's got the 2 big fumbles against Drag. So things going his way right now as we're approaching the fourth quarter.
We talked earlier when we both sat down with him that all he wants to do, he just wants to put on a show. And right now he is doing that with a 10-point lead and the ball driving. 3rd and 8, though. Important series here for VTEC and also Drag. Can Drag bow his neck and get off the field. 3rd and 8.
Good pressure.
Quarterback's dropping back. Here comes the pressure, and he has to get rid of it. 4th and 8 here. If you're VTEC, you got to punt the ball, right?
I might go for it in this spot here. Ball's on the 47. If you punt, you're given about 30, 40 yards of field position. You can gain more in this spot by going for it. But VTEC up 10, and really for the most part, he's had control. He's had control. He's had Drag in a box for the most part in this game. And really not much he can do.
I like this play.
But what a defensive stand so far from Drag on those last 2 possessions. When things have been going bad for him, he's been made the plays on the defensive side of the ball.
You have to give Drag credit, right? You're exactly right about that. He hasn't allowed it to go haywire, and we've got a punt down inside the 15. So I like the play by both players there. Defensively, Drag's done a good job, and also with VTEC deciding to go ahead and punt the ball there. He's in control. Basically the start of the fourth quarter with a 10-point lead. You don't want to do anything to give your opponent momentum.
And here we go.
Possibly the last play or 2 of the third quarter. Drag with the ball. And he's over the middle to his back. Seen that a lot today with Gurley, a gain of about 9, or did they give him the first down? We move ahead to the fourth quarter, and it's coming down here. It's winning time. Throw those 4s up in the air. VTEC with the lead, a 10-point lead, 13-3 over the top overall seed, NC Drag, the 16th ranked player in all of Madden. 2nd and 1 for Drag with the ball at his own 22-yard line.
Nice option.
There you go. Gets target girl, and that's what he's going to have to do.
Yeah.
He's going to have to methodically move this ball down the field and take it.
And that's going to be open right there. So we're talking about the left side of the field for the run game being open. It's also there, the short passing game, and it gives him another option when he's forced to roll out to the left side of the field. I like that option right there, short pass out of the backfield to his halfback.
Once again, Carr in the shotgun. Trying to send some guys deep, under pressure, and he gets rid of it, unloads it right now. 29 pass attempts.
Yeah, great defense.
That's what he does.
This is great defense right now from VTEC. He's sticking to the same formula. He's sending pressure off that right edge. He's protecting the short part of the field with that cover 2 style defense, and then he's manning up the routes that he's anticipating that's going to cause problems for that cover 2 style defense. So typically like your deep crossing patterns, that's what he's manning up and taking away.
We talked about these guys throwing the rock 40, 50 times. They're on pace. Pass number 30 right here for NC Drag, and he's looking once again. Great setup right there. Gurley making guys miss. Getting around the right.
Ball's
out again.
No way.
Holy cow. Strip fumble by Clinton Dix. Look at him. Look at him flossing.
And right there you can see VTEC sprinkles a little fumble dust on that one. That was unbelievable. The 3rd fumble of the game for Drag, and sometimes Madden's good to you. Sometimes Madden's bad to you.
Madden's bad to you. What, I mean, good gracious. I mean, if you Drag, how frustrating is this? To play a guy, you know what he's going to do. He knows what you're going to do, and it's a rock fight right now, basically what it is.
Yeah, and it's tough. Sometimes it comes down to your guys just not holding on the ball, and that sometimes happens, right? And listen, he's still playing well, and he's only down 10. He's had tremendous stops on his last 2 possessions after fumbles. If he can hold him here to a field goal, he's still in this game, still a 2-possession game.
Or maybe give up nothing. He's given up before as well, where he's bowed his neck.
Good pressure.
And done a good job. And there's a great pass across the seam there, and he hits his tight end, Jordan Cameron.
Yeah, and now we're in that mode where now you got to think, okay, only give up a field goal here to keep myself in this matchup.
Yeah, he's moving close. He's pretty much in field goal range now, because anything within 50 yards, you got to look at that as makeable distance here in the Madden 17 here for Madden 17 Viking Championship right here, the semifinals. Ricky Williams is off and running. He's got it scored there. Into the end zone. That's a house call. He does a little dance there. VTEC running away with this thing. Drag's got to get back in this thing quickly.
Literally running away with Ricky Williams. And I mean, that's been the MO all tournament long for him. Gets in these late game situations, controls the clock with the run game. Unbelievable performance so far here from VTEC. Commanding position here with 3 minutes and 22 seconds remaining in the 4th quarter.
All eyes on NC Drag, one of the top competitors in the world, ranked 16th in the world, according to the Madden rankings. The top overall seed, looking and trying to avoid an upset right now. The only guy in the field that's won a live event, won my Compete Forever Challenge in January at Riverville, New Jersey. Can he get back into this game? He's going to have to go deep now. Now he's got to go for these shots.
Yeah, that was a huge play for him to convert there on 1st down. Get the flow of this one going, down 17. You need to put up points in a hurry if you are Drag.
You're going to have to steal a possession somewhere, because he's going to need 3 possessions to make this thing work. 1st and 10 near midfield around the 45. Dumps it across the middle to his running back. Oh, my God.
There's a Smith laying a hit.
Wow. Slobber knockers. Oh, my goodness. That's what you call running through him right there. You got to butt him up right in the chest right there. And that's a great hit by VTEC's defense. Tick, 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 tick. Under 3 minutes left for Drag, and he's got to start making something happen there. He's got the corner out. Can't stay in bounds.
How many times have we seen that corner? Different play this time, but same route thrown to the short side of the field. Just not enough room to keep your feet in bounds. That's one of those plays where you got to think, actually threw that to the open side of the field there. Unfortunately, doesn't get his feet down.
If we were punting, you'd call that the coffin corner. That's what it's been so far. It's been a death trap for a lot of these guys here, that old coffin corner when it comes in terms of throwing the rock. I'd go for it again. Is he going to get him? Oh, what a catch there. Was that the GOAT? It was, and we got him on the corner route, and he's back in this game. It's now a 2-score game. What do you do here? I guess you kick the extra point from the rope by 10.
Yeah, that's exactly what he needed there. A quick score before the 2-minute warning to give himself that extra timeout. This is an interesting spot here. A lot of guys would maybe consider the onside kick a freebie possession here to try and steal it away. But what he's thinking here is get a defensive stop, call 3 straight timeouts, get the ball back,
right,
and then go make a play.
Absolutely. So the kickoff to Vtech, and he's making a guy miss, and good thing he held on to the ball there. That receiver looked like Hill looked like he took one right there through the sternum.
Yeah, and Vtech in our last game, we saw it when he would go down this I form. He ran a couple sneaky plays where he would a little play fake and he'd throw the ball deep downfield one-on-one. Well, he's an opposite state of the ground
here. What a hit there on the ISO.
So drag is not going to call timeouts, and we're going to take it to the 2. Save the timeouts before the 2.
Yeah.
All right, 2nd and 10.
2-minute warning here. Live at Mall of America in Bloomington, Minnesota for the Madden 17 Vikings Championship Challenger. We're in the semifinals. We got the number 1 seed down right now by 10 points to this guy right here that you're looking at. That is NC Drag. He is down to Vtech. Vtech with the lead, 20-10, 4th quarter, 2 minutes to go, 2nd and 10, and we've got in the gun, you got the backs split. Oh, and now he motions out Cameron for the
ground control.
Trips there, ground control. Nice run there up the gut. Give him about 3. 3rd down, 6. Play of the game so far right here.
Yeah, and even if you're Vtech here, what's important is with a 2-score lead, you can run the ball again, make drag, use his timeouts, and then punt it away. You still have a lot of time in this game where, listen, possessions matter at this point for both these players. So another run here, make him waste a timeout. Looking good for Vtech.
Will he run it or will he go aggressive here? You've got Williams in the backfield, offset. Twins to the left and right, and he does. He goes with the delayed handoff. Oh, can he run through it? No. Good tackling there by Drag. So we've got, looks like 4th and 1, 4th and 3.
4th and 3.
4th and 3. Definitely you punt the ball here. Timeout by Drag. Down by 10. Looks like he's probably going to get the ball back. Yes, he will. Vtech will punt it away to Drag.
And let me tell you this right here, Larry. These are the possessions. These are the moments when you go and you make a headsy play like this. You're like, okay, I'm going to punt. I'm going to play the safe call. You remember it when it backfires. You remember it if Drag moves down the field, he'll remember 4th and 3 had an opportunity to go for it, get a conversion, put some pressure on Drag in that spot. But here's a big opportunity right now for Drag, down 10.
There's a difference playing for money and also playing on a lazy Saturday afternoon.
On the couch.
A lot of things on the line here, a lot of big things in store. Championship points, $3,500, spot in the finals of the Club Series. He's got to get rid of it under pressure, and it's caught over the middle. What a catch there. Drag needs a lot more of that to get back into this ball game. It's a 2-score game. He's got to keep moving.
Yeah, I mean, he did end up dropping the ball. Another drop this has been tough going for a lot of these guys today. Catch the ball, drop the ball. Tough spots here, but now.
Here we go. Got the reception across the right-hand side. Timeout there. Great catch, but just an 8-yard gain. He needs to get chunks here to get back in this game with the minute 32 left.
Yeah, no timeouts. Ball in the 11, 20-10 right now. Needs to move the ball downfield in a hurry.
Probably needs to score with at least 30 seconds left to get your chance, give yourself a chance to get in field goal range if you can get that onside kick. So he's got a little time.
He needs to move the ball downfield in a hurry, and that's where Vtech knows. So if he can apply a little bit more pressure, force these throws, get some coverage downfield, look for that turnover. Hurry
with just a little bit of sprinkling of patience in there as well.
There it is, good play.
Got him right there. Oh, and once again, the receivers they're having a hard time, and he's up at, this will be his 39th pass attempt here. We talked about it. You're going to see 40 or 50 pass attempts. It's going to happen. Here's pass number 39.
Yeah, and I like the adjustment there from Vtech, staying in a cover 2 shell all game long. This time he goes to cover 4. Still generates the same pressure off that edge, but he drops more defenders in the deep part of the field, protect against the deep play.
2nd and 10 for Drag, down by 10 points. Got to get back in this ball game. He's got to get some yardage here, and he picks up the first down. Oh, what did he do? I don't think he got the first down. No, nope. He did. No, he did. 3rd and inches here. Tick, 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 tick. That was costly there. 3rd and inches. Try to run forward and get it. No, he's got to go past. That's a great call. Get out, get out. He can't get out. No timeouts left.
Yeah, and in this spot here, you got to start thinking, okay, get in field goal range, kick the field goal to save some time, then kick the onside. That's got to be on Drag's mind here.
That 30-second period right there, that's that time frame is going to make you decide what you want to do.
Good play.
Good play there. Great catch. Down. Tick, 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 tick.
Need about 15 more. 10, 15 more.
If you're Vtech, you're content with this.
Yep.
Complete all the passes you want in the middle of the field. We'll take it all day. I'm going to stand my shell. Nothing behind you. You can have that all day long.
All right, get the field goal. Get the field goal. He's got to go to field goal, kick the field goal. Here it is, headsy play call. A lot of Madden players get these situations right because they practice them on a consistent basis. Make the field goal. You got one chance, one opportunity now with the onside kick here to get the ball back down 7.
And it is good there. So, one-score game.
Here we go.
Dragged down by a touchdown, onside kick. VTEC trying to recover. What's going to happen here? We've got the onside kick. It's coming, and it looks like he's going to the left side of the screen. Can he get a good bounce?
No, he got it! He got it!
Oh, my goodness, he didn't hold on to it. Drag, the only competitor in this event that's won a live event this year. He's got the ball. 16 seconds left. Time for what, 2-3 plays here?
One time for the fans. Unbelievable. Onside recovery.
Needed a miracle, and he got it. Oh, it was just a bad throw there. He had him.
All right, this is a tough spot now because ball in the 44. You got Brett Favre to chuck the ball out all the way into the end zone, but you can't throw the ball in bounds here. He needs about 10, 15 yards to feel confident about a Hail Mary in the back of the end zone.
You got to complete another pass here, right?
You can't take a sack.
Right?
I'll tell you what.
No, you can't take that. Maybe a quick short pass, and then you go for your Hail Mary. Maybe something quick, and then you maybe throw 2 maybe Hail Mary.
And watch Jordan Reed here near the sideline. Jordan Reed, got to get out of bounds.
Got to get out of bounds. He's not going to do it. 7.
Nope.
No, incomplete. That's just as good as a completion.
Oh,
better.
Boy. Oh, boy.
Now you have to go deep here.
Here's what I like. I would like maybe one more, like a quick out.
Yeah, and then fourth down, throw it.
And then, yeah, it's going to be tough to get the ball in the end zone from here.
All right, here we go.
Brett Favre's your guy, though. He's going.
He's going for it here.
One
with the
time.
rocket arm. Oh, did he catch it? Oh, my goodness! NC drag. All I do is score every possession, and he gets it into the end zone. Holy cow.
Are you kidding me? And he's going for 2.
Is he going for 2?
He's going for 2.
Oh, my goodness. The man, he came to play. NC Drag, the only competitor in this tournament that's won a live event. The Compete Forever champion back in January. He's going for 2. Money's on the line.
Watch the back of the end zone. Uh-oh.
Oh, we got timeout here?
Offside.
Got a flag.
Delay game. That's bad news, Bears.
Oh, no.
That's bad news, Bears, right there.
Bad. What do you do here, Gibbs?
You got to take the field. You got to take the extra point now. That's too bad.
Yeah. All right. Well, we have our first overtime.
How about that?
Drag for the point after attempt. It's up, and it is right down the middle. We're even, Steven. Brand new tie, 20 apiece. NC Drag down 17 points. Miracle finish to tie the ball game up with VTEC. 1 second left in this ball game.
How about VTEC right now? Get back up on the horse here. You got 1 second remaining. If he doesn't squib it, you got a chance to return this.
Why would you let him return it? You got to squib that, right?
Tyreek Hill, baby.
Tyreek Hill.
One time.
Past one of the fastest guys in the NFL. Great special teams by NC Drag. And
free
for the
football?
first time, free football. Yes.
How about it?
For the first time in the Madden 17 Vikings Championship. We've got Stephon Diggs here over here to the side. You're going to have to wait, Stephon. These guys are going into overtime. Got the coin flip. And
VTEC won the toss.
VTEC won the toss. He will receive, of course.
And if VTEC scores a touchdown as opening possession, this game will be over.
Over. Turns the ball. He's got Tyreek Hill. Breaks a tackle. Down inside the 30-yard line there. Around the 33, we'll give it to him there. 1st and 10, VTEC. First time he's had the ball in a while to begin as well.
Yeah, and we go back to that 4th and 3 when he was up 10, right? And he punted the ball away. It was the safe, conservative play call, but he opened himself up by going for it. That's why guys on 4th downs, a lot of times they will go for it because they control the situation, control the momentum of the game. So he's got to remember that play, but now he's got an opportunity here himself. Go out and get a touchdown, you win this game.
His strength is defense, but he's going to have to draw. Did he hold on to it? He did. Strength is defense, but he's going to try to win this game on the back of his offense. Ball control, game control. He's been doing that for 3.5 quarters. Let's see if he can continue doing that with the run up the middle with Ricky Williams. Sometimes your best defense is a ball control offense. We've heard VTEC say that time and time again. Tony from Austin, Texas, trying to shake it all off in overtime. and maybe do what the Falcons possibly could have done in the Super Bowl 51.
Got to try to get a
down
stop.
in Houston. Maybe they would have gotten the ball and won the Super Bowl.
Yeah, if you get to cover two, look, you got to watch for Randy Moss, Tyreek Hill down this sideline. That's where VTEC wants to go with the ball. There it is.
There it is. He got the drag across. He did get the first down. Looks like he had enough to get that first down there. VTEC moving the ball. First possession of overtime. VTEC in white. Drag in the dark purple there. Shotgun. Got some motion here.
And we got to the situation. Drag with a miracle touchdown. Getting overtime.
Ricky Williams, good gracious, running hard there. What about those forearm shivers he's throwing out there?
A lot of stiff arms to the face in this one. A lot of stiff arms to the face. Run the ball, though, I like that. He's controlling the clock. Again, he's bringing back the momentum back to his side. He's slowing down the pace of the game. He's not trying to keep up and keep pace with the drag-style offense where he's just chucking the ball all over the field. Left, right, middle, touchdowns everywhere. He wants to control the game, win the game his way. Run game.
You can see the competitors on the screen. Drag on the left, VTEC on the right. VTEC with the ball, first possession of overtime. A touchdown wins it, and he throws it away. All right, now, just 15 pass attempts so far for VTEC. That was part of the game plan. This is going down exactly the way we thought it would.
Yeah, listen, he wanted to, I mean, playing from the lead is what allowed him to run the ball so much. That was able to control the clock here, but now he's in a situation he's forced to now pass a little bit more, kind of exposing a little bit of his passing offense here in this overtime.
3rd and 4, a big play here, and he's got, that play has been there all day. Give him about 9 on that play.
Yeah, and smart move.
Down.
He goes out of bounds there to avoid the big hit.
Absolutely.
A lot of times you could cough the ball up in the short flat like that, taking a big hit. Instead of going for extra yards on the ground, he goes out of bounds. Smart move.
You got twins to the left, twins to the right. A run up the middle. Good stuff by
Ricky
Williams just running hard. Gain of about 3 there. Yeah, absolutely. 2nd and 7 for VTEC. First possession of overtime. A touchdown wins it. And VTEC can go ahead and punch it in. If you drag, you want to hold them to a field goal attempt or possibly get a turnover and you get the ball, and then any score wins the game.
Yeah, watch Jerry Rice here in the middle of the field.
2nd and 7. VTEC in the gun with Russell Wilson. Oh, great defense there. You had him on that bracket coverage inside out, guys, there for NC Drag with the defense there. 3rd and 6 here. Big play. Big series here.
Yeah, and I like to see VTEC start to dial up some pressure here. He's played a lot of coverage. I mean, it's been working for him. He's gotten to this point. He's been able to slow down Drag's offense, or VTEC's offense. But I'd like to see him dial it up, force some tempo here in this spot here with Drag.
3rd and 6. Face it.
There it is.
Oh, a big hit off the side there.
And there it is, man. That is beautiful. That's a beautiful thing to see. He recognized the situation. He felt, that's when you get in the rhythm of the game, right? You feel it. You recognize that you need the blitz when you need it, and he calls it the perfect time and gets the stop, holds him to a field goal, and now he has an opportunity to win the game himself.
Field goal is up and good. So VTEC takes the lead 23-20. Drag will get the ball. Field goal ties it, and we keep going. Touchdown wins it right here for Drag. And if you're an NC Drag, you're in your comfort zone. You've got your number 1 side of the ball out there. You got your offense, something that you're really good, and you're able to dissect and be a ninja, sort of like a Tom Brady or somebody, and take control of this game and come back and steal it and win it and move on to the final.
Win it, score on every possession. Remember? I mean, that's the name of the game. That's how he feels. That's how he's going to win. Is score on every possession. He's got one more here. Can he score? Got a check down, didn't take it.
See, here's the difference. When you're in overtime and the money's on the table, once again, you didn't see him take that shot. Totally different.
Yeah, he had a check down also to his halfback. He was a little delayed on that. I think he wanted that deep seam, but didn't have enough time to let it develop and get open downfield.
No. 2nd and 10. NC Drag with the ball. He's down 23-20. Field goal, he needs it, so it's going to force him to go for it. So he's got 4 downs here going forward. Down by a field goal. He needs at least a field goal to continue to stretch this game out or go for the win.
Good pressure off the left edge by VTEC.
Throwing it across his back. Oh, and he got it. Great completion there. A dangerous attempt there again.
Yeah, that's a great adjustment from VTEC. First blitz we've seen off that left edge all game. He's been notoriously bringing pressure off the right edge. That caught Drag off guard, but great composure from Drag. Hangs in the pocket and delivers the strike for the first down.
1st and 10.
Got wide.
Drag's got time.
Good pass.
He's got him. Oh, he'd stay in bounds, I don't believe. I don't think he caught it. He wasn't in bounds. 2nd and 10 there. Once again, the corner route has been the story of this Madden 17 Vikings championship.
I think we just need to throw that route completely out of the game. No one's completing it. He can't keep his feet in down. It's been a heartbreak city on that route all day.
2nd and 10 for Drag. He's got plenty of time, and he's got Todd Gurley across the middle there. And that's a gain of about 15. Move the sticks.
Yeah, you remember how we got here so far in this one. Drag's fumbled 3 times, so you got to remember that's probably in the back of his mind in these situations. How about a fumble here? If your 4th fumble of the game, that would be absolutely heartbreaking in this spot here. He's got to hold on to the ball.
If it wasn't for the fumbles, he'd probably throw the ball 60 times, 70 times right now. Moving along, 1st and 10, we're around midfield. Actually, Drag in his territory, VTEC's territory, dumps it off to his back. It's a minimal gain of about 3. Mate, give him 5 on that.
28 for 50 through the air for Drag.
With 3 turnovers. That could easily be 75 passes right now. We talked about it coming in. He was going to throw it all over the lot. He's sticking with his guns, even down 17. He tried to run it a little bit. He did not abandon it. Went back to throwing the ball. That is a completion. No, it's not.
Once again.
Couldn't get both feet down. 3rd and 5. Drag here.
Just not getting your feet in bounds on that play. A little delayed. He wanted the halfback underneath. He came back to the corner. Not enough time to deliver the open ball.
Got to be pretty admirable, though, man, for you to just stick to your guns, run the same offense, live and die.
Impressive.
Okay, now we've got something different here. He's got tricks to the left, motion his guy out. I don't know if we're seeing this right now. Oh, he's got a couple of guys open.
That's beautiful.
Great side adjustment by Drag on that.
All right, so here's what he did. He motioned his receiver from the right side of the field to the left side of the field. He then ran that receiver a quick out pattern to the left. You saw the user defender from VTEC. He didn't know where to go. Do I go to the quick cross over the middle? Do I go to the sideline route? He chose the middle of the field, left the sideline route wide open.
Todd Gurley, the 2nd, TG2 there, up the gut on the left side, gain of about 8. So now he's in field goal position. This is interesting now when it comes to Drag. Field goal, we'll tie it, touchdown, Katie Barth.
Hold on to the rock, man.
Oh, he's got room on the left side. Barely gets the 1st down, pick up about 3 or 4. Tick, 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 41 seconds left. Can this game end?
Oh, listen, we are going, baby. We're gonna go and play as much Madden as we can. Ball in the 24th here for Drag.
So possibly 2 overtimes.
Gotta take a shot.
And he's looking, he's got his guy. Oh, did he get the
This time he did.
toe drag swag? We got it.
This time he did.
Inside the 5-yard line, and Drag is feeling good.
That's where you need to stand up for yourself, your VTEC.
Kyle Reeder is his real name, folks. We're giving some love for the Reeder family out there watching from Green Bay, Wisconsin. Chose this challenger, this club series, because the Vikes, of course, close to home there.
Get ready for Julio Jones. Potential off the left edge.
So he's inside the 5-yard line. He's got Todd Gurley. Nothing doing on that left side there. Right side of that Vikings defense, pretty stout for VTEC. 2nd and goal inside the 5.
Gonna go down the goal line.
Under 10 seconds remaining. No rush here. Are we going for the first ever 2nd overtime game?
Listen, he's going to want to try and put up a touchdown here to win this one. He's got a great opportunity. Ball on the 3-yard line. A lot of times in these games, these big situations, it's your big-time players. It's your Julio Jones. It's your Odell Beckham Jr.'s, your Jordan Reeds that win you games in these spots. A lot of times these guys like to throw the ball in the back of the end zone, put it to a point high in the end zone where only the big receivers can catch it. That's where they like to go in these spots.
All right, Drag with the ball, 2nd and goal from the 4. Hands it off to Todd Gurley. He's in there. It's a touchdown. NC Drag from down 17 points. Comes back to win it in the 2nd overtime. And he wins it with the touchdown. And he wins the game by 3, 26-3. NC Drag, the top overall seed in this tournament, moves on to the final of the Madden 17 Vikings Championship. Gibbs.
Yeah, and what happens in these games, you can see the emotion that he had there. You could see the sigh of the relief. He puts his hands in the air. He's breathing. He's happy. When you're down in a game and you've fumbled 3 times, you feel like the game's against you, but
you should not win the game.
There's a thing. Emotional toughness is a real thing, and he hung in there. He fought. He battled. He gets all the way back. He was down 10. He was down 10 points with about a minute remaining in that game. Absolutely amazing that he was able to have the